I grew up out in the country, and so I didn't really have a lot of exposure to Leahy Park until I was probably late teens, early 20s. It definitely had a different vibe than it does these days. It definitely needed a revitalization.
As a father of two boys, 6 and 4 years old, I've seen how they play on a lot of playgrounds and a lot of surfaces. When we're able to be brought in early and talk about a soy-based product that achieves all of the fall zones and the safety ratings that we need, it makes me proud to be able to bring my kids to a playground like this. SYNLawn, we cover a wide range of products. One of the most notable ones here in Omaha is, of course, the Riverfront Park, where we focus very heavily on children's safety. We look at independent third-party testing with fall zones and even heavy metals. We actually use the same heavy metals test that children's teething rings go through to ensure that it is safe from any kind of chemical leaching or anything like that. And all of that is contributed to our entire system with the soy-based backing for the fibers and the turf and all of that stuff together. So SYNLawn has actually been using soybeans since 2008. What we do is we actually replace a lot of the petroleum in our backing with a soy-based polyol. So that replaces, like I said, the petroleum, but it also helps reduce our carbon footprints, and it helps increase the awareness of the farmers as well.
I have 3 kids, Ridley, who's 5, Kieran, who is 3, and Finnick is 18 months. I really love bringing my kids here. It's great. I especially love that it's fenced in, so I don't have to worry about them running out into traffic. They have a little bit more freedom to explore, which is really good for kids to have that independence. I love all the different climbing features that still have safety in mind too, so they can learn to take risks, but I don't have to worry about broken arms. And the turf is absolutely amazing. Every mother hates sand in parks. It gets in diapers and shoes and cars. So having turf that looks great all year round and doesn't go home with me is amazing. Another thing I really love about the turf is that it is antibacterial. We catch enough germs from everywhere else we go, so it's nice that it's also clean.
We actually use the soybeans in our backing to help keep surfaces cleaner for longer. What that's going to do is it's going to allow us a longer lifespan on the product, which is going to help, the overall environmental focus of, a park like this. We can actually walk away knowing that we've done everything we can to make it as low of a footprint as possible. With, our other components like anti-static, we reduce the carbon electricity buildup from metal play equipment onto a surface. You have sanitize built into it as well that helps prevent the spread of E. coli and strep. And all of that is, wrapped in that soy-based backing.
For at least 4 generations, my father-in-law grows corn and soybeans, so they alternate fields each year. It's interesting to see all the uses of soybeans. We know edamame and soybean oil and that it's used for feed for animals, but to see, the extra uses for things like turf. It's fascinating. I think it's really good to educate the kids as far as the benefits that farmers have beyond just what you might think of feeding animals. I had never heard of anything like something could be made that you can walk on that's actually a byproduct of soybean is incredible.
What we're going to see is the demand for agriculturally based products like soy, stuff that's harvested right here in Nebraska. We're going to watch that demand increase as the demand for all of those products increase as well. Having strong support behind it with like the Nebraska Soybean Board being able to help support us in our mission as well has proven to be very resourceful for us.
I think it's really cool to see how soybeans were used to revitalize something that is such a part of Omaha's history. And then obviously Nebraska is a big farm state, so it's cool to see just how you take a little plant that's grown and then you create this masterpiece for kids and families.